a new year, a new game. But this one really puzzles me. It's beyond belief. I'm talking of Frankie Goes to Hollywood. I'm slightly confused. What exactly is the objective? Well, according to the manual, it's to become completely human and go to the heart of the Pleasuredome. Okay.
You start out in, well, according to Wikipedia, it's Liverpool, trying to find the Pleasuredome. And yes, most of the time you're listening to Welcome to the Pleasuredome. So, what's the objective? You have to gain 99% in sex, or pleasure, war, love, and faith, by using items you can find as well as by winning the minigames.
Yes, the game has minigames, which are as follows.
Sea of Holes, a game where by using the holes that move up and down, you're supposed to reach the ground. Talking Heads, which is the 1977 arcade game Boot Hill, with Reagan's and Gorbachev's heads replacing the duelists. Raid over Merseyside, where you defend Merseyside and its harbour against enemy bombers. Cybernetic Breakout, well, that reminds me of Breakout, in that you have to have something bounce off your character. But unlike Breakout, you have to get it through a tiny space in the framing of the game. War Room. Use your character to shoot at the icons. Flower Power simply means grab 20 flowers to win. ZTT Room. Destroy the wall to reach the control room, where you have to solve a puzzle, but you have to avoid the bullets as well. Cupid's Arrow. Well, basically you're a devil who jumps on clouds to grab halos and avoid arrows. Shooting Gallery. You really need me to explain that game? Shoot the celebrities, and if you hit everyone, you win. And then there's the Terminal Room. Use your floppy disks and the security access card you find to complete this game. You like any one of those? Well, then you better take the elevator back to Liverpool.
Some of those minigames can be accessed by using specific items in homes, like using a VCR and a video cassette. And some of the games can be opened by fireballs you find in the Labyrinth of Power, which basically is part of the Pleasuredome. And then there's the murder you will come across. And if you find the murderer by simply jotting down the clues and exterminating who's obviously not going to be the killer, based on the clues, you'll be a large step closer to being human, to being fully human. And if you're fully human, you have to enter the labyrinth and find the final door, which leads to the heart of the Pleasuredome. And when you enter the heart of the Pleasuredome, the game's over. The game still confuses me. Is it an adventure game, or is it a collection of mini-games that just happens to have a story? Oh man, I think I wasn't the person this game was intended for. Next time we'll join a robot in his diner. Yes, a robot in his diner. It's the big deal.